Well, I'm not really sure what I was expecting. San Andreas is a disaster movie which stars The Rock, this hot MILF, and this hot chick, and they're a family. The Rock is a rescue ranger who flies around helicopters and rescues people for a living. When these massive earthquakes start hitting along the San Andreas Fault, and they keep moving along the coast all the way up to San Francisco, The Rock and his family are put in a bunch of unbelievable and impossible scenarios to try to outrun the earthquake. Yes, you heard that right. Exactly how you saw from The Day After Tomorrow. That being said, this movie is probably a lot better than that movie, but I wasn't a big fan of this film. I feel like this kind of movie should have been left in 1995, and we've grown beyond this kind of film. And the director of this film, I feel like he picked up a book on how to make a disaster film and just went down the checklist of everything you need to make a disaster film. Do we have enough cheese to fill the state of Wisconsin? Yes, we do. Check. Do we have horrible one-liners and horrible dialogue? Yes, we do. Check. Is there unbelievable scenarios in which nobody should ever possibly be able to survive from this? We sure as hell do. Check. The only thing about this is the acting isn't horribly bad. I do feel though like The Rock has been better in a lot of other films. The CGI seems like, for the most part, it's not very well done. There was a lot of times you can tell people are standing in front of a green screen. I do give them credit for adding some inventive shots. All the moments leading up to the actual destruction and the moments in between that are designed to give you a break, I don't feel really work well in this film. And I feel like at points The Rock doesn't feel like he's in his comfort zone when he's trying to act out those scenes. And I've seen The Rock act in dramatic roles before, and I thought he did a pretty damn good job. But for this movie, it just doesn't work for me. Now, I went with two of my friends to see this film, and I think all three of us were on par that the best parts of this movie was the jiggling. And I am not talking about the buildings. There is a point at the end of the film where they actually made me believe they were going to take a chance on doing something. But then, in typical fashion for disaster films, they don't. And it ends exactly the way every other disaster movie has ended in the past. And almost with the same exact line that you hear at the end of every disaster movie in the end. So ultimately, you're probably going into this film and you're going to get exactly what you expect to get. That being said, for me, I'm going to give this film a 4. I didn't really enjoy it. It's something that might be okay to catch on Redbox or on cable, but I wouldn't recommend going to the theater for this. And that's a damn shame to say because I love The Rock. I think he's a great person. I think he's a pretty good actor for the most part. A hell of a superstar. I think if you take him out of this film, though, this might be even worse. So what do you guys think of the film? Let me know below. Please like the video. Please subscribe at the end. And as always, thank you for watching.